Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome to another episode of Tom Clancy's EndWar. Let's go ahead hop in to defending the USS Reagan Seabase.
Here on American soil, they're attacking the USS Reagan offshore base.
That's it? Okay. So we get support and the Europeans get nothing. So this should end with me pretty much crushing the European forces. But let's go and get the details.
Dennison, fill the colonel in.
Gladly, General. The USS Reagan offshore base. Native ground. Considered a critical mission. The enforcers will launch their operation from a mobile offshore base. They'll be coming in on whirlwinds and gadflies. We'd be able to call in airstrikes. ForceCom would be able to give us ground support as needed. The enemy would be fighting without air cover. We'd need boots on the ground.
Okay, well, the enemies, like I said, are shit out of luck. They have absolutely no support whatsoever. So yeah. And we will get a slight territory bonus, nothing too significant. It is interesting that I am getting air support from here, but at least here on this map, I don't see anything that clearly lays out like a like an airstrip or anything. So I'm not actually quite sure how we are getting air support from the USS Reagan Seabase, because again, I don't see anything that looks like a airstrip or anything.
Colonel, today's objective is to defend the USS Reagan offshore base. We can't let the enemy get his hands on it. We might as well be handing him a loaded gun. Your opponent is once again Colonel Antonio Maldini of Enforcers Battle Group 4 Airborne. You wiped the field up with him the last time you fought, so I'll expect you to keep the field nice and clean this time too. The war is going about as well as it could for us, but there's a lot more work to do before anyone takes a vacation. Outthink and outwork the other guy, Colonel. Mitchell out.
Okay, so apparently we have fought Antonio Maldini in the past. I have to say again, I don't recall fighting him. But when we did fight him last time, apparently we wiped the floor with him, so obviously he wasn't really that good. So yeah, we're just gonna go into here. This is actually a fairly small map, I want to say, because you've only got these 5 points and they're like right next to one another. So I mean, sure, if I wanted to, I could take this long route over here to come in by Delta. Kind of a waste of time, really. So yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is have somebody hop on Lima, Whiskey, and then hop on Foxtrot, and then probably just sort of camp out around Foxtrot and then this little bridge area over here. Probably going to leave this area right here pretty much undefended, although if the enemy does attack from that direction, I'll probably send gunships over there to try and slow their advance so I can actually move some real troops over there. And maybe, we'll see, depends, since I'm pretty much going to be like right on top of the enemy anyway after taking Foxtrot, I may try and secure Alpha and Delta. But, again, we shall see about that. First things first, interesting enough, the game has realized that I do not care at all for riflemen, so it is not going to try to issue me riflemen right out of the gate. So we're going to go with this, grab some more engineers, and then with the command points that we get at the start, we'll call in a transport for this second set of engineers. The first set's probably going to go to Lima. Second set, I'm probably going to have them start walking to Whiskey. And then when their transports arrive, I'll have the transports meet up with them at Whiskey.
Rolling Thunder is go. Repeat, Rolling Thunder is go. Assault force inbound on DZ. All uplinks ID'd on radar. Units entering the battle space.
Yeah. I still don't see anything that looks like a airstrip or really anything. Oh, maybe right there.
Ready to roll.
This is Sarkar. All rollers ready for
I don't know, that doesn't really seem like it'd be an airstrip, but maybe it is.
Roger. On the move.
Just go ahead and tell those guys to head on off to Lima. Oh, Yellow Cap's the group that's going to be transporting
We're at full strength.
Straight Flush. Once these guys have secured Whiskey, I'm probably going to actually call in gunships so I can get some sort of
This is Boulder.
attacks in there early on, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Moving.
Sidecar here. Will comply.
So I already see some enemy gunships out there, right out there. So I'm going to have to deal with those, of course, but I do have my transports here, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue.
This is Threat Flush. We're at full strength.
Good, but I need you guys to hurry up and get in Whiskey.
Quadrant. Eyes on European Army troops.
I'm wired to kill.
Standard riflemen.
Destination reached, sir.
Those are the basic sort of basic support ones, so they're really nothing substantial.
Threat Flush here. Securing the uplink, sir. Threat Flush here.
Transports prepped to deploy.
This is Poker Face.
You know, realistically speaking, I could probably make do with artillery, in fact.
North Quadrant. Eyes on Badger IFVs.
Just simply due to the enemy, or this map being so small, my artillery probably doesn't even really have to move at all from where they get dropped off.
This is Yellow Cap. All rollers good to go. Hostiles in range. Opening fire. Copy that. Blow them to hell.
Go on, start firing.
North Quadrant. Eyes on Panther tanks.
Hostiles are taking hits. That is a kill.
Check Alpha. Uplink secured by hostiles. Check Whiskey. Uplink is secure. We have units inbound on DZ. Check Lima. We have secured it. Reinforcements loaded and on call. We have units inbound on DZ.
You guys,
Attack
halt.
This is Tier. Spartans, ready to roll. This is Mac. Hostiles in range.
So the enemy has not yet secured Delta, which is kind of interesting.
This is Poker Face.
All right, time to come to murk these morons.
Check Foxtrot. Hostiles have taken it.
This is Threat Flush.
Center Quadrant. EMP blast signature detected.
Magnum here. Hostiles in range. Opening fire. This is Threat Flush.
Check Unit 4. They're outmatched.
Why is Unit 4 outmatched?
Northeast Quadrant. Eyes on Enforcer Grenadiers.
This is Threat Flush. This is Adder. All Eagles flying high. Threat Flush here. The building is ours. This is Tier.
Get Unit 8 up here.
Ready to roll. This is Mac. Hostiles are taking hits. This is Poker Face. We've taken the building. We have lost a squad. Magnum here. That is a kill. Easy picking, sir. Adder here. Let's go to work.
Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Okay, good.
Affirmative. Engage. Double time, yes, sir. Hostiles are taking damage. This is Adder. That is a kill. Magnum here. Hostiles in range. Opening fire. Roger, board the fastbacks.
Guys, go ahead and get out.
Check Central Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Unit 2, go ahead
Check
and
Delta.
board there.
Uplink secured by hostiles.
This is Stratcom. Use of kinetic strikes authorized.
Check Alpha. EMP spike on the way.
We're going to actually go
We
and
have
call in
units
some
inbound on
riflemen
DZ.
and have those riflemen go and upgrade these points for us.
They're dead.
East Quadrant. Eyes on Cheetah gunships. Copy. Moving.
Adder here.
Ouch, that kind of hurt.
Copy that. Hold it. Yes, sir. Engage.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Well, good for them, but I need these guys to move out.
Affirmative, sir. This is Yellow Cap. This is Adder.
Like falling off a log, sir.
Magnum here. Hostiles are taking hits.
Engaging the enemy.
Sidecar here.
Unit 7, evacuate.
Check Unit 7. They are outmatched.
This is Bedford.
Oh, damn it, the enemy has artillery.
Yes, sir. Go for broke.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Give me air support.
Sidecar here.
Affirmative. Engage. Yellow Cab here. Artillery fire on our position. We'll comply.
Hostile destroyed.
This is Poker Face. Securing the uplink. This is Magnum. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Unit 3, I want you to move up there if you could.
We're hurt.
We have units inbound on DZ. Eyes on Panther tanks. Check Unit 5. They're at risk.
I know they are, but that's not really something I care about right now.
Check Unit 5. I've ordered extraction. Check Unit 4. They'll get smashed.
This is Litter. Inbound to extraction. Artillery fire on our position. This is Threat Rush. Position is exposed.
We have units inbound on DZ.
They're chunking us. They did it. We're done. We need evac.
Check Unit 4. I've ordered extraction.
It's killing time. This is Basket. Inbound to extraction.
Northeast Quadrant. Eyes on Enforcer Grenadiers.
I have to be honest with you guys, the sheer amount of
Magnum.
enemies that they have right there, just sort of pouring through such a small
We
area.
have multiple units ready to deploy.
Bit of an annoyance.
Coordinates received.
So how about we get rid of them all?
Center Quadrant. High energy laser strike in progress.
This is Litter. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Unit 8. They're suppressed.
Molly. We are full strength.
Northeast Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Check Alpha. Uplink destroyed.
This is Basket. We are outbound.
Units entering the battle space. We have units inbound on DZ.
Seriously? Oh, that's why.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Affirmative. Engage.
Sidewinder here. Opening fire.
This is Litter. Evac successful. Heading home. Molly. Opening fire. This is Magnum. Opening fire. This is Airborne. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Kingpin here. Enemy is taking hits.
Affirmative. Blasting.
Yes, sir. Letting loose. This is Kingpin. We got a kill, sir.
Okay.
This is Bedford.
Our air support is almost
Check
ready.
Unit 11. They're suppressed.
They're butchering us.
Unit 11, evacuate.
This is Thor. Prospects ready to roll. This is Basket. We're heading home.
This is Sidewinder. We're all gonna die here. We need evac.
Check Unit 11. I've requested extract.
This is Litter. Inbound to extraction. Mobley.
Unit 10, evacuate.
On DZ. Hostile destroyed.
We got rid of those guys, that's all that really counts. Or that's really all I needed them to do.
Read of the battle space.
This is Bedpan. Evac successful, heading home.
Units entering the battle space. Northeast quadrant. Eyes on Badger IFVs.
This is Airborne. Evac successful, heading home. Handles here. Ready for orders. This is Werewolf. All squads vertical.
Copy. Moving.
This is Handles. All rollers running smooth. This is Litter. Survivors loaded, outbound.
Will comply.
Magnum here.
Go on, keep firing.
Running green.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Werewolf here. Ready for orders. This is Tier. Schwarzkopf, ready to roll.
Units entering the battle space.
Your fault I didn't get enough sleep last night.
Really?
Units entering the battle space.
This is Thor. Prospects ready to roll. This is Litter. Evac successful, heading home.
Okay, Unit 9, I need you to move up a bit. Try and get me eyes on targets here so that my artillery can fire. Otherwise, we're going to be firing blind into
Center
this
quadrant.
area.
Eyes on Panther tanks.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. Opening fire. On the move.
Check Foxtrot. Hostiles have taken it.
So I'm going to have to secure Foxtrot to win this or knock out all of their troops, whichever happens first.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. This is Harness. Pioneers deployed.
Boxcars here. We're at full strength.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Werewolf here. Looks easy, sir.
Waiting for orders. This is Cabby.
Whoops,
All
okay.
rollers good to go.
Yeah, you guys deal with that. You, Unit 6, fire.
Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
This is Tech Air. Precision strikes available.
Grinder here. Hostiles are in range, so we are engaging.
Check Unit 9. They're outmatched. Check
I know
Unit
they
8.
are, but I really don't
They're
care
gonna
right
hit with
now.
Incendiaries.
We don't have any cover here, sir.
Hostile eliminated.
You move up. Unit 8 is pretty much wiped out. I need to get these guys down there to Foxtrot.
We're out of the fight, sir. Send evac.
Check Unit 9. I've requested extract.
This is Airborne. Inbound to extraction.
Check Central Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
We're scoring damage.
This is Handles. Zero rollers operating. We need evac, sir.
You've just got a
Inbound to extraction.
just sort of clusterfuck up here.
They are outmatched.
They're all trying to force their way through such a small enclosed area. And it's 6, pull back because you can't fire on anything over here.
Hostile neutralized. Check North Quadrant. Eyes on Cheetah gunships.
Of course.
We have units inbound
Try and get
on
some more
DD.
transports in
We
here.
are running low on reserves, sir.
Hey, if I'm running low on reserves, the enemies have to be pretty much out.
This is Airborne. Survivors loaded. Output. This is Bedpan. Survivors loaded. Output.
Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Affirmative.
Oh, that artillery.
Oh, yes, sir. You got it. This is Magnum. In position and holding.
East Quadrant. Eyes on marksman artillery vehicle.
This is Cabby. 2 rollers have been destroyed. This is Bedpan. Evac successful. Heading home. Werewolf here. We're like ghosts. Dive in here.
Boxcars here. Artillery fire on our position.
Check Unit 3. I've ordered extraction.
This is Scoop. Inbound to extraction.
Magnum here. We're hurting.
This is Boxcars.
Oh,
Could
okay,
use some
they didn't
cover,
make it.
sir.
Check Unit 2. I've requested evac.
This is Thor. Prospects ready to roll. This is Airborne. Evac successful. Heading home. Magnum here. That is a kill. Dive in here. And kill another eagle.
This is Grinder. All rollers are running green.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target.
Opening fire.
Check Unit 10. Losing effectiveness.
This is Top Air.
Unit 10 evacuate.
Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Everyone's dead or wounded. We need evac
Oh.
now.
Managed to
Unit 10
kill one
have
of their
ordered
units.
extraction.
This is Scoop. Survivors loaded. We're outbound. This is Harness. Bound to extraction.
Check Unit 4. They'll be clobbered.
This is Airborne. Survivors loaded.
We've got transports moving up that'll someday
Hostile
get
destroyed.
there.
Magnum here. We've taken some dents.
Check
Oh yeah,
Northeast
Magnum
quadrant.
has only taken
Eyes on
dents.
Enforcer Grenadiers.
Grinder here.
Oh my god, how do they still have
Fire on
those
our position.
units?
They're chewing us up.
Check Unit 4. They're getting rattled.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target.
This is Grinder. Taking damage.
Magnum here.
This is Grinder. Everyone's chewed up. Send evac, damn it.
This is Scoop. We're bringing your man home.
This is Anti-Up. Artillery fire on our position.
This is Harness. We are outbound.
This is Sidecar.
The enemy has no reserves left, sir.
Wonderful! And I've still got 6.
This is Airborne. Evac successful.
You guys need to kill those guys quickly.
Let's do this thing.
Go on, 5. Get up there.
We'll
I don't care how you have to move, just get up there. But it looks like you guys are gonna have to backtrack
Securing the uplink.
Yes, sir. Understood.
because you decided to take a path that you probably should have known you wouldn't be able to get through.
Survivors loaded. We're outbound.
Check East Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is
Oh, what else do they have back there? Are those tanks? No, more artillery units. My god. So much artillery.
Opening fire.
They're killing me with the amount of artillery they're calling in.
We're bringing your man home.
And they got even more infantry back there. Oh my god.
We have
Let's
units
call in
inbound
some
on
tanks.
DZ. We are running low on reserves, sir.
I've still got 5. The enemy's out.
This is Anti-Up. Artillery fire on our position.
Of course there is.
Anti-Up here. We have some men down.
This is Sidecar. We're in position. Engaging hostiles.
Oh my god, they got tanks now as well.
That is a kill.
Oh god. It's annoying. Just the sheer amount of artillery and just other stuff they're able to throw at me.
Check Foxtrot. We have secured it.
Good.
We have units inbound on DZ. Northeast Quadrant. Eyes on Panther tanks.
This is Smash Leader. Launching target.
Hostile neutralized.
Sidecar here. Engaging hostiles.
Try and take out those engineers quickly if you can.
We're feeling it.
This is Tier. Schwartz Scouts. Ready to roll.
Yes, pulverize them.
This is Magnum. Opening fire.
I want every single one of these guys dead. Or at least as many as you can. Preferably all of them, of course.
Check Unit 5. They'll be clobbered.
Oh, Unit 5 will be fine. I've got support coming in here eventually.
Cobra here. All eagles showing green.
Take a lead, Joe boys. It's showtime.
Anti-Up here. We are ready to engage. Wish us luck, sir.
Sidecar here. We're engaging now.
This is Anti-Up. We're a squad down.
Check North Quadrant.
That's
Hostile
fine.
neutralized. Hostile eliminated.
Engage hostiles.
Kill them all. Don't let any survive.
Oh yeah, we'll kill him.
We beat them, sir. This one's in the bag. Sleep tight, Eurotrash. After action report collated.
Okay. Well, that's that. Let's see. B. 1 unit killed in action. 3 units promoted. 14 minutes. A little over 2 million credits. And we have a Sun Tzu quote saying, "Attack weakness, avoid strength." Well, no shit, Sherlock. Let's see, who was killed in action? Thunder was. So Thunder is going to be starting from scratch, which is a shame, because I think they're one of my first tank units that gets called in. Unless the game now restructures them and puts them in the rear, in which case then I guess it's fine. But I don't think the game does that. I'll have to check that once we get to the barracks. But let's go ahead and exit.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here's how the week went for us. We didn't mess around on the home front.
Okay, we now have land in the UK.
Eastern Europe didn't go the way we hoped.
Of course not. I didn't defend it.
We
I'm probably
lost
now
an
gonna-
army base.
Whatever, I'm probably now going to have to defend, yep, Florida.
Calling efforts to contain influenza M only partially successful, the Centers for Disease Control are recommending that citizens stockpile food and stay indoors.
Okay, so now I'm going to have to go and defend Florida from Russia. And let's see, the Europeans are going to be trying to take back Glenalbany, which is a shame because after that they're probably then going to try and attack the Reagan Seabase again, in which case I may just say, no, damn it, Reagan Seabase is a an actual military base, and so that would sort of screw me up. I don't know, we'll have to figure this out, what to actually do. Let's head into the barracks. No, in fact, actually, I have straight up lost those guys permanently. They don't just get to start over from scratch. That, or you have to go one turn without them and then they come back. I don't know actually 100% how that works when you have a unit killed in action. Because realistically speaking, they should be able to be replaced. Because, well, you know, in real life, you don't just miraculously lose an entire unit and then not just replace them. You lose a unit, you go ahead and, well, replace it. Simple as that. Looks like in this game, you lose a unit, you lose it forever, and you, for whatever reason, decide not to replace it because somehow you just don't have the manpower. Okay, let's see. Combat transports. What can I do for you? I can give you higher accuracy. I can also increase your shields. Well, both of those are quite useful, but I can really only give you one or the other. Actually, no, I might be able to do both. No, I can't, actually. I would need 2.6 million credits at least. Tanks. I can give you guys increased range on your Hess shells or a auto grenade launcher, apparently, which isn't actually going to be physically shown on your tank for whatever reason. I can give my artillery an ability. Missile barrage, which may or may not be useful. Gunships. Increased attack range could be useful, especially if it would allow me to have them attack, well, from outside an enemy's range. Let's see. Increase incendiary damage. Surprisingly enough, that increases damage against hardened targets. One would think that that would be more of a, now it makes you better against soft targets like infantry, but apparently it makes it better against hardened targets. So yeah, that's interesting. See, combat transports I think are a bit more important for me. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have anything that is really worth giving you? Nope. So we'll go to combat transports and give them. Well, let's see, what's their final upgrades? Nothing too significant. increase their shields, and increase your attack range.
Calling efforts to contain influenza M only partially successful, the Centers for Disease Control are recommending that citizens stockpile food and stay indoors.
Okay, so the next part we're probably going to go and defend, well, actually, I don't know. It might be worthwhile for me to just say screw it and not bother with defending JFK Space Center. Because I really do need to deal with these Europeans. So, yeah, you know, I may go ahead and let Russia get Florida temporarily. After I beat the crap out of the Europeans, I should be fine to turn around and take it back. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye and farewell.